Hi, welcome to everyone's favourite segment, Mailbag, where I just open my mail. Let's get straight into it. This one's from Australia, no worries. This one's from El Jong in Randwick, here in Sydney. So let's check it out. Oh, by the way, Fluxgate condenser t-shirt, on sale again at my Teespring store. Link down below. This is the one, my hand-drawn one with the equations on it. Beauty. Let's go. Of course, it's cheapest for those in the US. Shipping's a little bit pricey, but it's only like $15 or something. Well, it's $15 for the shirt, which is pretty good, and I get a decent commission on that too, so it helps support the blog. Hi, Dave. Oh, okay. Yes, I thought El was familiar. He sent in the PAL Vectorscope before, so he says the companion for it. Let's have a look. Oh, sweet. That looks pretty sweet. Look at that. Test pattern generator. Wow. That looks neat. We'll do a 2-minute teardown on that puppy. Nice. Thanks, El. Alanya test pattern generator. Never heard of Alanya. Never seen them. I guess they make well, they at least make video pattern generators, industry-specific stuff. Couple of buttons missing on here, and this is all like ganged, so you can choose your different pattern and stuff like that. There's your typical staircase and things like that. You've got RGB and all that sort of stuff, and monochrome and colour, and you can set your chroma level. Oh man, look at that. Unbelievable. You bloody ripper. Made in Australia. Made in Australia. No worries. Look at that. Alanya. It kind of almost sounds Aboriginal, but yeah, the Dindima group I've heard of. I can't, yeah, like it's an old name. That certainly rings a bell. But there you go. It's, yeah, made in Australia. Beautiful. Let's crack her open. Oh, old school. Look at this. Even tin plate job. Wow, fantastic. And it's like all, yeah, like 4000 series CMOS stuff. I think it's almost all exclusively 4000 series CMOS stuff. LN319 down here, CA4301. So a couple of operators. Oh, 74C. Oh, there we go. But about 1987, 88 vintage, looking at some of the date codes on this thing. We've got a genuine bodge wire happening there, going across there. So that's a bit how you're doing. But yeah, 1988, there we go, 74C series. Yeah, it's all just discrete stuff. Brilliant. I built my own TV pattern generator back in the day. That would have been, yeah, late 80s, around about the same vintage. It was much simpler than this. Don't know where it is these days. It's probably in an old project box somewhere, but yeah, that just used similar sort of stuff. I think I used 74 HC stuff back then to do it all. And check out our RF output box. So they've got an RF modulator here for, that's fairly unusual. I don't think I've seen a TV pattern generator with an RF output on the thing. Anyway, they got themselves a separate board. Once again, tin plated. It's all very sort of, you know, handmade. How you doing? I like the cable ties there with the wiring loom. That's very nice. Got ourselves a nice 10-turn. Well, they're all. Are they all? No, these are only single-turn jobs, but this is a nice 10-turn job here. That's the frequency. But look at this. Oh, flapping around in the breeze. A screw did fall out of this before, so yeah. Oops, I've got it. Let me put that back on. And check it out. This thing's a Bobby Dazzler. Look at that. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's our staircase pattern there. And I've got my scope set up for TV triggering, which you don't get to use much these days. But, you know, we can sync on the line, and we can sync on line numbers and all that sort of jazz. Doesn't trigger that well on the colour. So, yeah, not sure what the deal is there. But anyway, this thing works a treat. There we go. We can see the individual. Oh, and see the lines there. We can stop that and we can zoom in, and there's our staircase pattern, and of course we can choose all the other ones as well, all the other different types, the RGB and the monochrome and all that sort of jazz. Beautiful. This thing works great. But of course the most impressive thing about this is the RF modulation here. Look, it can go up from, you know, it can go like the whole TV range here. Nice. And it's, as I said, showed before, it's got that 10-turn pot for the frequency. We can adjust our RF level. We can add tones, and it's brilliant. I've never seen that on a test pattern generator, I don't think, anyway. So thank you very much, L, who wishes to remain anonymous, apart from the L. His last name, Zhong, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you very much. I don't actually have a decent pattern generator here in the lab, so, you know, on the rare occasions that you need one of these puppies, this will come in handy. Very nice. It's PAL only. I don't think there's an NTSC option on this. It had a 4.43 megahertz color burst PAL crystal oscillator inside the thing, so yeah, I think it's PAL only, but that's all right. I'm in Australia. Next up, one from Yankee Land. This one comes from Peter Millett. He's from McKinney in Texas. Hi to all my Texan viewers with their guns and their 40-gallon hats. Or is that a stereotype? Sorry. Can't help it. Oh, there we go. That's easy. Let's there it just says test equipment. No idea. Oh. 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 Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It's a current measurement interface. Oh, nice. Okay. Check it out. There we go. That's a pretty sweet looking current measurement interface. Obviously going to be isolated, I would presume. It gives out 100 millivolts per amp. So it's it's designed for high current stuff. By the looks of it, sweet. We'll do a mini teardown and have a quick squiz at that. Nice. So here's this nice little current measurement interface which Pete sent in. He actually designs and sells this. He's got his own little company, PM Test Equipment, and it's quite affordable, high current, isolated measurement device. And that's the important part. The output is isolated from the input. Unlike, for example, the microcurrent, a lot of people, you know, don't realise this. It's a common question. It is not isolated. This output here, which you can go regularly to your multimeter, the multimeter is isolated because it's battery powered. If you hook this up to an oscilloscope, then that is actually connected directly through to here. The ground is actually common. So, you know, it is not an isolated current measurement device, only if you use it with an isolated oscilloscope or an isolated multimeter. But this thing is inherently isolated, so you can hook it up to your regular scope. Brilliant. Not huge bandwidth, it's only 400 kilohertz, but that's, you know, on the order of the, similar order to the microcurrent. So, you know, it's fairly decent for a lot of switching applications and stuff like that. It's got a nice little zero adjust on there, so you can level out any DC offset. It's got dual plug pack. Well, you only need a single plug pack input. The reason it's got two is that you can daisy chain to another one if you're doing a multi-channel testing. And of course, it's only designed for high currents because we've got 100 millivolts per amp output, so it's not like you can measure, you know, down in the milliamps or microamps or anything like that. It's designed for high current applications. And ta-da! We're in like Flynn. There we go. There's our Hall effect device. Let's take a look. Well, there's not much going on here. All we've got is a Hall effect current sensor. Nice big fat trace happening there. I like that. And it's a little 5-pin job, which I do not recognize at all. And I'll show you that up close. I can't find anything on the markings there, but we've just got ourselves a op amp down in here just to gain that up. And looks like it's a little trim pot sealed there. And that probably sets the gain. And of course we've got our DC offset adjustment in there. And that's about all she wrote. We've got a power supply. We've got a TO220 upside down here. Did Pete goof up the pin out for that and flip it over? Or was he trying to mount it on some heatsink upside down or what? I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, let's have a look at the Hall effect sensor. And there it is. Nice looking SMD Hall effect current sensor, but for the life of me, both David 2 and I are here busily trying to find a similar device. The FD number there, none of that is matching, and all the usual supplier or all the usual manufacturer suspects for such Hall effect sensors aren't showing up anything. I'm sure somebody will come and tell us and embarrass us, and it'll be dead easy. But anyway, can't get any info on that off the bat. So yes, Hall effect sensor remains a mystery there. We've just got a old school Burr Brown op amp down in there, and yeah, not much else. Soldering could be a bit better on the back side there. That's a little bit how you're doing. But anyway, that is neatly laid out, no problems whatsoever. And it's 600 volt Cat 2 rated. It's got the recessed safety banana plugs on there. Not as convenient as binding post, but yeah, I can understand why that's done. So it's got proper Cliff branded ones in there. Oh, spared no expense there. And yeah, that should really do the business. But as I said, for high currents only, because it's 100 millivolts per amp with 50 ohm output impedance. Not that that's going to matter at the sort of frequencies we're talking about there. And here we go, I'm doing something weird with this. I'm measuring its own clacker. Look, I'm using my Rigol scope here, and I'm actually measuring the current of the Rigol scope. I've actually got, this is the power cord in series, which is going into our isolated current measurement adapter, so I'm able to actually measure the current draw of this scope on the scope itself. And there it is. Bingo! There's our current draw. So our current adapter has a scale of 100 millivolts per amp, and we're 10 millivolts per division there. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're looking at, you know, half an amp peak current, peak to peak current there. And that's what our current waveform looks like, because we've got a switch mode converter inside this thing. So it's going to look pretty awful like this. But there you go. It can measure its own clacker. Beautiful. So there you go. There's no way you could do this safely if you didn't have one of these isolated current measurement adapters. So it's good for like mains sort of powered stuff like this. So that's pretty neat. Thank you very much, Pete, for sending that one. That'll come in handy in the lab here, no doubt. And if you want to get one, I'll link it in down below. 290, I believe it's US dollars, linked in down below. Check it out. Next up, one from the Sandmarc team. They're a company, they're a team. Thank you very much, Team Sandmarc. They're in San Diego, California. Awesome. Been to San Diego. It's, didn't see a huge amount of San Diego, but did go to SeaWorld there. That wasn't very impressive. Sorry. No, it wasn't really that keen on SeaWorld. Okay. Oh, yes. Right. What we have here is designed in California. Made in China, obviously. Designed in California. Yeah. If you can see that. It's a one of these GoPro-y selfie stick things, which are all the rage. Thank you very much, guys. Apparently, I think they emailed me about this. It's like a super duper. I think there's something else in there as well. Decent quality selfie stick, and it does feel really quite decent indeed. So that just locks, does that, yeah, that just locks in place. Could do with a bit more grip on that, but no, it's still pretty good. That feels solid. That feels really good. I like it. Selfie stick. Thank you very much, guys. Excellent. I'll link it in down below if you want a decent quality selfie stick. It extends 40 inches, retracts 17. It retracts to 17 inches. It's a aluminium pole. They don't say what type of aluminium. I assume it's like a marine kind of grade or whatever. Hang on. That's a fail for me, not the product. I sort of took it apart and now I can't get these little plastic clippy things back in, and oh no, I just did. Oh, magic. There you go. Awesome. No worries. Not a product fail. It's a Dave fail. So here's our Sandmarc selfie stick, and well, it's just a selfie stick. It doesn't even go at right angles or anything.
I don't know, weird. It's got a nice big rubber grip on it. Anyway, it comes with this rather sexy looking pouch, but I don't get it. What do I stick this in here? Do I have to, what? It's just a, no, it's like, it's got all these little pouchy things and all these little attachment points. Right, this is called the Armour bag. I had to look on the website to get it, and apparently your selfie stick clips in here. By the way, this thing's $29.95 or something like that. Decent, not bad price for a decent quality waterproof selfie stick. So they claim waterproof. It's just aluminium and rubber and some plastic. Anyway, this sort of clips in here like this, and this is an accessory pouch for all your GoPro stuff. So your 20 million batteries go in here, your GoPro's sitting here, right, and all your little bloody 10 million accessory clips for your GoPro that you get, they all clip in here. Well, if you're a GoPro freak, fine. Me, it's like, well, I don't barely even take a selfie stick. It's like, yeah, okay, selfie stick camera. It's like, I don't need 20 million accessories. And if I'm going on one of these mud runs, I'm not going to carry one of these with me, one of these mud obstacle endurance events I go on. If I need a spare battery, I put a spare battery inside a Ziploc bag and stuff it down my undies. Anyway, that thing's $40, I think. I mean, it's decent quality if you need it's got a little carry handle on it. So if you need a sort of all-in-one thing to carry all your GoPro accessories, I'm sure it does the business. But yeah, and yes, I wasn't kidding. I literally do stuff a spare battery down my undies. Works a treat.
Next up, one from Slovakia. We don't get many from Slovakia. Is it the first one? Maybe not, but yeah, hi to all my Slovakian viewers. Say that 3 times quickly. Anyway, thank you very much, Michael Rendos. He's from Bratislava in terrific, and it's a present, it says, I think. So let's see what Michael has sent in. He's saying it's not this, one of these Netgear things. Yeah, kind of figured that. Oh, that's really, geez, is this like, it's like sticky paper. It's got glue on the paper. It's rather unusual. Is that common? Anyway, let's have a look. Oh, geez, now it's like, it's sealed everything shut. Wow, okay. Let's give it a whirl. Here we go. We're in like Flynn. Errol, that is. Oh, jeez. Getting there. We've got a note. There we go. Now we're talking. Let's see what Michael has sent. Oh, lots of postcards we'll take a look at. We'll get to the good stuff. Hang on. Not that postcards aren't good, but it's I think it's a 2-minute teardown. It looks like an industrial, voltmeter type, panel meter type thing. Yeah, it's 3.5 digits. So we'll do a 2-minute teardown on that. And, oh, we even have the schematic. Look at that. Beauty. Don't often get schematics for that sort of jazz. And Michael, thanks for sending a vintage, never used voltage meter and AD converter made in 1987. It's the M1T335 for all you people playing along at home. It is customizable for voltage ranges by swapping internal resistors. Yeah, that's quite common. Fast 4-bit output, digital output to connect with other devices as well. That's unusual. I guess you can set like thresholds and things like that. Hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Ugh.
And Michael sent us some lovely postcards from Slovakia. Lovely pictures. I think they're photos that, well, I don't know if he's taken them, but maybe he has. I don't know. But there you go. Slovakia. Awesome. Not sure if I'll ever get to Slovakia. Don't think it's ever been on my list, but doesn't that look fantastic? Wow. Yeah. That's a nice arty photo. I like that one. And look at those mountains. Yeah, oh, lovely stuff. Jeez, yep. See ya, I'm going bush. So let's crack this puppy open and see what's in it. Look at that. It's got some weird-ass connector on the back. Sort of looks like almost like an IDC type thing that splices cables. Like, just push them on top. Anyway, let's get in there. And there you go. Check out the square traces. The electrons are just going to go flying off the corners there. Woohoo! And way, we've got some board-to-board wiring like that. It's a bit how you doing. I love the bent leads on the resistors there. There we go. To stand those off, you can see that they've formed them in there. To have, oh, there's one right here. Wow, I haven't seen those since the 70s. Maybe. Ah, oh, more square traces. Look at that. There's lots of discrete logic and transistor action happening on here, but a lot of magic seems to be happening in 102. Was it IC102? But it's a C520D, whatever the hell that is. I don't know. It doesn't ring a bell, but yeah. Go for your life. There you go. Very old school pedal meter. Wow. It's still useful because you can get in there and you can program the thing for the different ranges. And it can go from 100 millivolts up to 1,000 volts. Full scale. It can also do current as well. 100 microamps full scale up to 1 amp with a shunt. So that's a neat little thing. Is it made in Czechoslovakia? He's only got the Czech manual for it. It's got a rather bizarre retention clip system. It's just like a little bit of like fiberglass hanging off there. So you just loosen that and it comes out, swings around, and the whole assembly just pulls out. Bizarre. Thank you very much, Michael. Good 2-minute teardown. I won't take it any further. There's not terribly anything exciting in there, you know, just a couple of dip packages and stuff like that. Don't want to ruin it. Still a good functional pedal meter. No worries. A little trimmer in there. Look at the size of that monster. I haven't seen a trimmer in that package. It's like a, you know, one of those 10-turn PCB trimmers, right? It's a Teasel A or something. What is it? Tesla. Ah, it's Tesla. You won't believe where this one's from. Antarctica. Well, maybe not. It was sent from the US, but that is, it's from Ricky Foshi. G'day, Ricky. And it has McMurdo Station Antarctica on it. So I figure that Ricky has been based in Antarctica at the McMurdo Station at some point. It's, you know, it's got a US sort of, you know, it looks like it was sent from the US, but anyway, the McMurdo Station. Well, McMurdo Station is the US station in Antarctica, isn't it? Australia owns, I believe, Australia owns sort of, you know, is responsible for the majority of the landmass in Antarctica. So I believe. Let's see what Ricky's sent in. And it's a nice solid little box like that. Geez, built like a brick dunny, that thing. Doesn't survive an Antarctic blizzard. We have a cap. Yep. McMurdo Station Antarctica. I can tell everyone that I've been to the McMurdo Station in Antarctica. Freaking awesome. Thank you very much, Ricky. Oh, might go wear that out at lunchtime. There we go. Even though it's winter time here. Aha! Penguin! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh! Sagan's gonna love that. So will the little huckster. Oh! That's pretty crap product design. Geez, didn't waddle much for... Oh. No. Ah. Fail. What else we got? McMurdo Station, Antarctica. So Ricky is definitely... Oh, look at that. US Coast Guard from Antarctica. Beautiful. Fantastic. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've ever had one from Antarctica. Here we go. Hey, Aussie, not Austrian bloke. Love my videos and inspiring electrical engineer, and
He's been watching since I was working out of the garage. Gee, that was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Sorry, caps don't look that great on camera. It's like, because the lights are up there at an angle and, yeah, poor video blog, you make them put on backwards. Yeah. All right. Ricky was actually, he saw in a previous video, heard that I mentioned I had an Antarctic-themed bathroom. Yes, I do. Every room in our house is actually themed a different, you know, ecosystem, and we've got Antarctic, and we've got the outback, and we've got the rainforest, ensuite bathroom, and, you know, main bedroom, and all sorts of stuff. So yes, we do have an Antarctic bathroom. I have to link in some photos here if I've got them here. And yes, he was watching that, and he thought, well, he should send something from the McMurdo station in Antarctica, and the wind-up penguin was the best. Oh, woohoo! Hey, happy feet, beautiful, and yay! Ran out of windy juice. But yeah, that's the best he can find. But that is awesome. Thank you very much, Ricky. He loves Fundamentals Friday, and he wants to know if I can do more repair videos. Well, maybe, but the thing is, I don't have much luck with bloody repair videos. You know, I go on eBay and I search for, you know, not working test gear and stuff like that, and I get some in, and they're either trivial repairs or they're beyond economical repair, like the dynamic signal analyzer over there. As people ask me why I don't finish that, it's beyond economical repair. It's just, there's so many things wrong with it. It just took out everything on the boards, and it's just, yeah, it's BER as they call it in the trade. So yeah, I just don't have a lot of luck with getting repair stuff on eBay. You know, that actually has a decent amount of stuff where I track it down and, you know, find the culprit and do it. It's either some bloody custom ASIC thing that's failed, like the LaCroix oscilloscope, for example. I've still got that in parts here somewhere. And yeah, it's just, can't cop a break on bloody repair videos. Yeah, I'll probably keep trying, but geez, I don't know. Not doing, oh, look at that. I'll keep trying, though, on those. Sorry, I've got to show postcards from Antarctica. Jeez. Don't get many from Antarctica. That's fantastic. And, yep, big Air Force plane coming in. Jeez. Yeah, I'd love to go to Antarctica. That's on my bucket list. Yep. One day. Check out McMurdo Station there. Jeez, it's like practically a whole town. Didn't know it was that big. Unbelievable. Wow. Does it have a pub? Next up, we got one from Rom. Rom? It's not Ron, it's Rom. I'll call you Ron. Ron Geller. And he's from the United States of America. This is one of these really annoying... Oh, I can tear it here, but yeah, one of these annoying, you know, filled with the crap in them. That work? Let's see what Rom has sent. Holy... Julian, oh, see, it's this, yeah, this crap. Look, oh, I can, breathing that crap in. Awful. Okay, now let's have a look. Looks like, yeah, sorry for the Julian Banjo joke there, but it is a guitar. Ta-da! Oh, yeah. Damn it. Gonna have to vacuum. Ta-da! Alright, how does that plug in? Goes in like that? Where's the end on it? Where's the end? I don't know what you call the end bit on that. There you go. It's a Fender Mustang. Fender Stratocaster, which is, of course, a famous guitar. And yes, everyone's probably screaming at me. It's one of these stupid rock band game controller-y things. I don't know. I don't play that crap. But, yeah, and apparently it's got 120 buttons on here. You can play it in expert mode or something. And, yeah. Jeez. Right. I don't know. Sorry, doesn't excite me much. Maybe the real thing would.
So thanks to everyone who sent in something to the mailbag segment. And yep, we've still got a whole shelf full of stuff. So hopefully we'll have another one next week. Catch you next time. Dance, damn it. Dance!